Hello, 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 Chloe. Welcome in. How are you today? We're gonna play more stories from Seoul. I feel like it's been a while. And hello, Sid. Welcome in. How are you today? How's it going? Give me just a moment. Oh no, my package is here. Oh, sorry, guys. I have to go to the post office right now. Actually, I guess I'll pick it up. No, I can't pick it up tomorrow. Shit. Okay, bye. Yeah, I'll be back. Why do the packages always arrive at stream time? Why? Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. I have very important figures in the post office. You see, you understand. Okay, there we go. There we go. I got the dungeon meshy. The Yuri figures. You know the ones. I'm sure if you see them, you know them. But they gotta move quickly if they want to catch a stream. Is why? Oh, you're right. Actually, damn it. Why is my post office guy also watching my stream? Apparently. But why do I have two files like 20 minutes in between them? I ended up wrecking my sleep schedule again. Insomnia is a break. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Damn, that sucks though. Wow. I hope you've at least had nice awake times. I guess. Good news though, it's but his results are really good. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear. Wowee. I hope you're healthy. Let me try to remember what I might have been doing. I remember we talked to Chief. We could talk to her again. I don't think there's any point in doing that, so I will move along. I do not remember. I should have looked at my stream from last time to try to remember something, but I don't remember anything. I'm gonna go here. Never mind. It's a long way from the Forsyth thoroughfare, but if you're paying attention, Hansen Nahara could still spot me if I hit it that way. Lurking for a while, I'm hungry. Oh, I hope you get some good food. Thank you for the lurk. Wah wah wah. And hello, Edge. Is it okay to call you Edge? I forgot. If I even asked. But hello, welcome in. How are you doing? I'll stick to the crawlways for now. Oh yeah, true. Okay, fine. I guess I'll go back into the crawlways. Oh no, I don't remember what any of these. Sure, you can call me Edge. Okay, thank you. Good. I'm glad. Well, hello. How are you? I don't even remember which one I went to, so let me just look at them again. Sounds. Trying to identify them. Motors. I feel like that's where I was. No, but no. Let's go there. I'm gonna go here. Wow, doing good. Just doing my morning exercises. Oh, good luck. Good luck. Exercise is good. I should also exercise. I don't though. What kind of exercises are you doing? Moving away from the illuminated nexus between the various crawlways, you follow another twisting path of identical, indistinguishable tunnels, and it doesn't take long for you to find yourself in total darkness once again. Unlike your journey from your quarters to the lit segment you'd just taken a break at, you were confident of where you were heading as the previously muffled sounds were growing louder with every corner you turned. The erratic noises of indifferent pieces of machinery and equipment punctuate your journey with their irregular rhythm. Unlike the constant background noise of the engineering department, this was the sound of someone hard at work. As you continue to move through the twisting shaft, you notice a strange sense of lightness to your movements, which you initially dismissed as numbness from the time you spent hunched over and crawling. There's probably some kind of dangerous gases in here. That's why you're feeling lightheaded, buddy. I think this is dangerous. It isn't until you push against the floor with one leg and inadvertently send yourself gently gliding forwards that you realize you're leaving the area under the influence of the ship's gravity net. You hold your arms out in front of you to ensure you don't slam face first into the end of the current length of tunnel, thankful that you hadn't pushed with much force when you feel cool steel on your palms. Feeling around to determine the direction you'd be heading in next, you eventually identify a turn to the right and carefully prop yourself off the crawlway wall. Soon after you manage to adapt to this method of movement, propelling yourself by pushing off the tunnel walls or pulling yourself along the occasional pipe or protrusion. Eventually you turn a corner and, for the first time since you started down this path, you see the faint glow of light. Moving towards it, you realize that it's the outline of a hatch built into one of the walls. Now the sounds are almost as loud as if you were in the room with the machinery. You can clearly make out the dull thrum of a gantry Gantry crane moving from one end of its rail to the other, interrupted by the irregular sound of an impact driver. I feel like this game just teaches me new words every single time. What the hell is gantry? Take a gander at that gantry. I will. What is it? This word says absolutely nothing to me. Once you make your way over to the hatch, you grasp its faintly illuminated handle and twist. As you feel the mechanism disengage, you slowly push it open and peer through the gap. Oh yeah, I forgot about this whole situation. As you'd expected, the noises had guided you to the hangar, which you take your time to carefully survey, looking out for Hansen, Hutter, or any other member of the crew that you didn't want to run into. I hope Dalton is here. I would like to see my boy. Aside from Dalton, who was hard at work on Hansen's Juno and completely unaware of your presence, you don't see anyone. Dalton. Dalton. Alright, let's go. Let's go, Dalton. Can I look at things first? How's this thing doing? Dalton could have made it look less edible. But what if we dispose of it by eating it? Maybe it's tasty. You don't know. At least this doesn't look like it's going anywhere. No, we're gonna eat it. I don't think there's much use in looking at things. Dalton. You perform another quick scan of the hangar to ensure that it's still just you and the cadet who are around before kicking off a nearby wall towards Dalton. Toothache. Oh yeah, you're right. It is very hard. Probably not a good idea then. You can tell he's completely absorbed in his work, and it isn't until you lay your hand on his shoulder that he has any idea there's someone in the hangar with him. Ah, Chief, I was just finishing off the final recoupling of the new bell nozzles to the directional. Startled, Dalton swivels to face you, the look of terror on his face instantly replaced with one of pure confusion. Oh, it's you, Lieutenant. Wait! What are you doing out of your quarters? Don't worry about it, it's okay. Just don't worry. You're supposed to be locked up until we get back to Europa. They said you're a traitor. Is this a breakout? You've come to take me out. It's part of your conspiracy. Calm down. Dalton, it's okay. You're grounded. Shit, you're right. I'm sorry, Dalton. Oh no, help! In his panic, Dalton shoves you away from him and then turns and scrambles away using whatever approaches he can find on the armored frame surface. Once out of your reach, he kicks out the machine. Fortunately for you, he doesn't make solid contact, his feet instead catching it at an awkward angle, which sends him drifting away slowly despite his writhing and trashing. Dalton, shut up and get back here! You launch yourself after him and manage to grab his ankle, anchoring yourself to the front of the Juno with your free hand before he's too far away. Despite his loud protestations and best attempts to free himself, you drag the cadet back towards the Juno. Help! Help! I'm gonna be... As he continues to trash around, it takes most of your strength to pin Dalton to the armored frame, a challenge that is made all the more difficult by the lack of gravity. Using your legs to brace yourself on the nearby safety rail, you pin him with one arm and cover his mouth with the other, making sure that he isn't going anywhere or alerting anyone. Kinky. Dalton, please calm down. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to... Whoa. How do I make this sound? Was that good? Cadet, get a hold of yourself. I'm not here to hurt you. Don't make me do it again. That was good. That was great. I'm such a good voice actor. That's right. Just take it easy. I'm going to let go of you, okay? I just want to talk. Apprehensively, you slowly release your grip on Dalton and remove your hand from his mouth. He slumps into the microgravity, remaining in place. From his mouth? Was it in his mouth? Epic voice acting, thank you. I try very hard. Lieutenant, you shouldn't be out here. They said that you were a co-conspirator with Commander Quinn and the captain, that you had to be... Who said that, Dalton? I mean, Captain Lord and the ensign said... And do you really believe them? Well, that's, his little face. No, put your hand in your mouth and redo it. No! No! I mean... But she said... You sigh with exasperation, holding up both your hands to stop Dalton before he spirals back into an anxious ramble. If I was the traitor to the ship, do you think I'd have done everything I've done to make sure everyone has stayed safe? Like getting the power back online, securing that machine? Look, I'm sorry I scared you, Cadet, but this is really important. Lieutenant Lord is lying about everything. Captain Bartermuse and Commander Quinn have nothing to do with what's been happening, and there's no way that Quinn could have killed the doctor. Well, we don't know that. She could be really strong. That's why I'm here. I need your help too. Uh-oh. Hey! You hear Ensign Romney's call echo out across the hangar. Fortunately, the two of you are behind the Juno and can't be seen from the entrance. Taking advantage of this, you shunt Dalton towards them, using him as a distraction as you slip into the Juno's open cockpit and out of sight. Maybe the doctor just kind of did that. Yeah, it's like spontaneous combustion or whatever, but he like spontaneously overdosed or something. I don't remember how he died. I'm sure they explained it, but it's been a while. For a moment you consider closing the hatch, but you realize that there's no way Haru would miss that happening, and with Dalton floating towards them, they instantly get suspicious. Instead, you get as far back into the cockpit as you can and freeze. Whoa, geez, kid, be careful. What were you doing floating around like that? I was with the screaming. Something happened in here? Oh, I was just what? What's going on here, huh? Holding your breath and staying as still as possible, your grip tightens onto the back of the seat. All you can do is hope that Dalton doesn't give you away. Well, it was because Kid, spit it out. Is there something wrong with AF? Oh, no, there's nothing wrong. Nothing. It's all fine. It's just... Seriously, what have you done? Do I need to check it out? You hold your breath and grit your teeth. The sound of what you had to pursue was Haru knocking on the frame's armor rings... what? Knocking on the frame's armor rings through the cockpit. Okay. I was just being stupid. I can't read. It was nothing. I just got the impact driver caught on my jumpsuit and then it started going because I accidentally hit the trigger and everything started bunching up and I couldn't stop it because... Alright, kid. Okay, take it easy. Yes, Ensign. You all good? Yes, Ensign, thank you. I got it off by... Okay, cool, got it. Just like, stay calm next time, alright? Yes, Ensign, I will. Sorry. Alright, well, if that's it... Yes, Ensign, it is. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Take it easy, kid. You remain still with an intense silence, doing your best not to move, trying as hard as you can not to even breathe. As far as you could tell, Haru had left, but you have no way of knowing for sure. Remaining motionless, you stay hidden in the cockpit until... Lieutenant, it's safe to come out now. Don't think about it too much. Yeah, just don't worry. There's nothing going on. Everything's fine. Blah, 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 blah. You feel a little guilty for your paranoia, but wanting to make sure you're ready for anything, you assume Ensign Romney is waiting in ambush and sprint out of the cockpit. Fortunately, all you're met with is the still hangar and a fretful cadet Grange. Sorry about that, Lieutenant. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. I just, looking around to make certain that you're alone with Dalton once again. It's a few seconds before you respond. Hey, don't worry about it, Cadet. Thank you for covering for me there. Yeah, no problem. But what do you want me for? Why are you here? I didn't want to believe what they said about you and the captain and the commander, but after they locked you up, I heard Ensign Crust say that... Dalton, hey, calm down. It's okay. Sorry. He's such a sweetheart. He's such a good... I was gonna say he's such a good boy, but that sounds... good kid, maybe. You take a deep breath and close your eyes, sighing before you begin. Dalton would never smidge. He's too good for that. True. Hey, yo! Listen. It just came out naturally. I can't help it. Something about asking the cat for his help seemed wrong. Although he was working on a JCF ship, he was basically still just a kid, but you knew that he had the technical skills he needed. I'm here for your help, Dalton. If I can't get control of the ship back from Lieutenant Lord, then both the captain and Commander Quinn are going to get executed as traitors. I can't do it alone. I need the help of someone who knows all the systems on the ship, and that's you. You want my help? That's right. You know your way around the ship almost as well as Chief. You could really help me out here, Cadet. As you talk, Dalton begins to fidget with his gloves, glancing around nervously as he does. I've just got to do something what? Do something over there quickly? I read that really good. Once again, you reach out to grab him, but this time Dalton manages to evade you. His feet firmly plant on the Juno, and he propels himself towards the opposite side of the hangar, disappearing behind some of the remaining storage crates. Damn it, Dalton. Dalton! Come on, help me, buddy. Can I talk to you again? Convince you. You launch yourself from the armored frame towards the far side of the hangar, stopping yourself on the first storage crate you arrive at. You quickly glance over the mess of the containers, but aren't able to spot the young engineer. Quickly but quietly, you begin moving from crate to crate, looking out for any sign of the cat amongst the disorganization. As you pass by an inconspicuous cluster of containers, you hear the rustle of a jumpsuit and the sharp intake of breath. You pause and turn your attention to some crates opposite to where you'd heard the noise come from, giving them a few seconds of fake investigation before launching yourself towards the nuke that Dalton had hidden himself in. Wah! Dalton, please calm down. I just want to talk to you, okay? Dalton. Wah. Okay. This is so sad. I promise, Cat, I wouldn't be here if I didn't really need your help. But right now, with Lieutenant Lord in charge of the ship, we're all in a huge amount of danger. It's not just the commander and captain, it's all of us. We don't know what's going on with this... you gesture at the strange craft thing. We don't even know if it's actually deactivated. We could still be in danger. How are we gonna deal with it if half our crew is locked up and the other half is on guard duty? All I need is a little bit of your help. If I can prove Commander Quinn innocent, then that's one major blow to Lord's justification for this mutiny. English. After that, we can prove the what? After that, we can prove the captain innocent too. From there, no one on board will side with Lord. They'll know if it'll be what? Sorry, I need like a breath. I need to take a deep breath and calm down. Mutiny. Yeah, that's exactly how you pronounce that. Haven't you heard? They'll know it'll be them up for execution as traitors. They can't do this alone. That's why I need you. I know the chief's taught you a lot already. With your help, I can get this done before we get anywhere near Europa. Oh, well, thank you, but Dalton. You lay your hand on his shoulder. Hey. Please. Well... Why do you want me, Lieutenant? I mean, are you sure? I'm just a cadet. I don't really know that much of anything. Are you sure it's my help you want? Like, I just mean that... Maybe you should think about it is all. Oh, you poor baby. Please have some confidence. If that's okay. Dalton. Please, buddy. No, come back here. Oh, Lieutenant, it's you again. Yeah, it's me again. Do you, still need my help? I mean, not that I won't help you if you, need it. It's just that, maybe there's someone else who could help you. Someone who isn't me. I just think, that I might not be who you want. Would he really still be Dalton if he had confidence? I mean, true, I guess. But he could have a little bit, at least. just a tiny smidgen of confidence. I would, though, if you needed it. No, buddy, I need your help. Dalton, look. I know this is scary, but if we don't do this, then the whole ship is in danger. You're a good cadet. You do your best to do everything right, and it's got to be tough to know you're going against the chain of command. We can't let Vanessa get away with this. There's too much at stake. You, me, everyone on board, we're all at risk. So I need your help, cadet. I don't have the skills to get this done without you. Are you sure no one else can help? I just think that maybe you should ask someone else. I just don't really... don't want... Buddy, it's okay. You're allowed to say no, too. Oh. Buddy, it has to be you. Dalton, come on. I get it, I really do. But I would be asking if I didn't think you could do this. I need your help, Cadet. I'm certain I can't do this without you. Please. Okay. So defeated. I'm sorry, buddy. I feel like I'm forcing you. I'll help you, Lieutenant. It's up to us, right? Everyone's counting on us. Oh, now he's excited. You breathe a sigh of relief. For a moment, you thought you weren't going to be able to convince Dalton. If you couldn't, then things don't bode well for you winning over the rest of the crew. Thanks, Cadet. I knew I could count on you. You give Dalton a playful punch to his arm. Glad to see a sense of optimism in his face rather than the usual anxiety or stress. Don't do that. He's gonna interpret it as, like, aggression. I would have let him go way before this. You're so mean. Listen. I'm just giving him a lesson in confidence, okay? He's gonna be better for this. Okay, tough love. So what's the plan, Lieutenant? How are we gonna do it? Well, the first thing we need to do is prove that Commander Quinn's no murderer. To do that, I need to get into the sickbay. How are you gonna get there? The ensigns are both in the Forsyth thoroughfare. We'll see you. Same way I got in here, through the coralways. You point towards the open hatch that you'd enter through. Oh, but what about me? Well, you're gonna also get into the crawlways. I'm sorry, buddy. I hope you're not scared of tight spaces. My unconfident kid is being mistreated. No, I'm gonna... Listen, don't worry. I'm gonna do this to you too. If you... if I get the chance. You're also gonna get the tough love. Everyone's going into the 21 crawlaways. Yay! Yay! Listen, Sid, you this is your training arc, okay? You're gonna be so confident once I'm done with you. Hold on, did I read that? Well, you're coming with me, cadet. But what if the ensign's coming to check on me again? Ensign Chris has been checking in regular to make sure I'm fixing his Juno properly. If I'm not here, then he could. Okay, cadet, I get what you're saying. It was a good point. If either ensign found that Dalton wasn't in the hangar anymore and they'd not seen him leave, then it would instantly raise a lot of questions. Questions you couldn't trust Dalton to remain calm enough to answer if he was found. Good point. Maybe you could figure out what you need and then I could write it down for you, or I could send you a message on the... Ah, great idea. Raising your head above the storage crates, you check around to make sure you're both still alone in the hangar. As soon as you're confident that neither ensign has dropped in for a surprise catch-up on the status of the Juno, you launch yourself towards the area's entrance. Quickly, methodically, and remaining constantly vigilant for any signs that someone was coming, you open the storage lockers that house the hangar's emergency use spacesuits and grab their radios. Once you have them, you quickly close the doors on the lockers and head back to Dalton, placing one in his hand at the moment you're with him. Radios, Lieutenant? That's right, keep the switch on tuned into this frequency. That way, if there's anything I need help with, then I can call you. Just switch it off if either of the ensigns stops by though, alright? Right, got you. Okay, cadet, I'll be in touch. Yes, Lieutenant, good luck. You look towards the hangar entrance again to make sure no one's on their way down before throwing a casual salute to Dalton, kicking off the hangar floor and launching yourself directly towards the hatch. Wowie. Food acquired. What do you get? What is it? Can you share? Are the space shenanigans going? It's going good. We're giving Dalton a lesson in confidence. We just got him to help. Help, I'm being threatened. We're also giving Sid a lesson in confidence. We're gonna do tough love. Once you reach it, you turn back and give Dalton a quick thumbs up, pulling yourself back into the crawlways as you do so. As soon as you're fully inside, you twist around and close the hatch door behind you. Radio in hand, you feel a lot more confident about your chances of saving Cassie and getting the ship out of Vanessa's clutches. Good, hell yeah. Are you there, cadet? You release the push to talk button and are met with a second of static before Dalton's voice sounds over the tinny speaker. Yes, Lieutenant, I can hear you loud and clear. Dalton's enthusiasm is infectious and you crack a small smile. I need to hold on, cough. Good to hear it, cadet. Let's get to work. I should go get food too. You should. Food is good. I also want food, even though I just had dinner. But can you also share your food, please? Taskaru, you're welcome for saving, I guess. Sid Pilgrim versus the world. Aw, no. Did I read this? No, I didn't. As you move away from the hangar, it doesn't take long for the effects of the ship's gravity net to return, and you transition from floating through the passage to resuming your slow and deliberate crawl. Your pace is reduced by the awkwardness of carrying the radio in one hand, its casing clanking against the crawlway with each shift forward you make. Despite this, you soon find yourself back in the lit junction that connects the assorted passages which snake through the ship's interior. Too many S's. Taking advantage of the larger area that you're now in, you shift from your hands and knees and sit back against the wall, rolling your neck and your shoulders to try and get rid of the mild cramping sensation you feel. Oh man, this is too true to life. My neck has been so incredibly sore for like a week now, and I don't know what to do about it. I feel like no amount of stretching is doing anything. I'm like, well, what the hell? You allow yourself a few minutes to let your mind wander as you idly stare at the moving shadow cast by the blades of the fan overhead. Your thoughts drift around a variety of subjects, all involving what you'll do next. Yeah, it's fucked up. Oh man, I need to do like a proper actual stretching routine, probably. Replace it with a new one. Works every time. That's a great plan. Where do I buy a neck, though? I need a sip of water. Hold on. Here we go. I feel like I just have like a really stubborn knot somewhere in there that I cannot quite work out. Neck pain sucks and I don't know how to best deal with them. Yeah, it's terrible. Ugh. But maybe I'll do an actual routine after the stream. Steal one vampire style. Oh my god, that's such a great idea. I just need to find a willing volunteer, I guess. Did I read this? Yes, I did. Eventually, with a sigh, you bring the radio up in front of you. First, making sure that it's still on the frequency that you set it to in order to pair it to the one you'd left with Dalton. You would then press the push to talk about it. Too many small words. Willing. Well, I mean, I would rather have a willing volunteer. I can't talk. It's okay. Than an unwilling one, I guess. I only know how to alleviate headaches when it comes to neck. So I mean, that would work for me too, probably. I feel like mine is less headache and more just the neck hurts. And I don't know what to make of it. Cat, are you there? Release the button and wait in silence before trying again. Cat Grange, do you read me? Uh-oh, what happened? Your index finger rests on the button once more, and you're about to try for a third time when suddenly the radio squawks into life. Yes, Lieutenant, it's me, I'm here. Sorry, I was just, I like his little picture. Jokes aside, I can't help. Paige is my second name. Oh man, you can at least offer sympathy, I guess. We can suffer together. Just making sure there was no one around. I thought someone may have been coming down the stairs, but it wasn't anyone. It was just... Closing your eyes and resting your head against the cool steel of the wall, you sigh loudly, letting Dalton carry on for a while before interrupting him. His eyes look like boobs. Well, now that you point that out, yeah, kinda. Highly mature stream. Chloe Payne Biscuitwall is my full legal name according to the legends. Oh my god. What a beautiful name. Whoa. Don't worry about it, Cat. I'm just radioing in to tell you that I've arrived at a junction in the crawlways that's lit up and has a fan running that I can see some light through. Any idea where I am? Oh, I think you might be... Just let me check. I think that, you're... There's no rush, Dalton. You tell him, pinching the bridge of your nose. I've got it. Since you left the hangar through the hatch, the only place you could be is Maintenance Junction 72B. Which is... So, the ship's full of these crawlways for the maintenance crews to access different areas and systems and things. They're a bit erratic since the Gundog's built. I mean, all Swift-class ships, I guess, are built using models stripped from lots of different decommissioned... That's not how you pronounce that. Decommissioned vessels. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder or something. Very literally in this case. If this was the chief, you'd be willing to sit through an impromptu lesson on the construction of Swift-class ships, but that was because you'd be too scared to risk interrupting her. I just need to know where I am and where I can get to, Cadet. Which room has this fan in? Sorry, Lieutenant. I was just... Dalton. Focus. Yes, Lieutenant. You're in a maintenance hub. They're designed to be points where maintenance crews doing maintenance can either take breaks or stash extra equipment. The fan doesn't connect to any rooms, just the air ducts. It's illuminated so the area can act as a little rest spot too. You look up at the fan and exhale in frustration. You thought you'd find an easy way to access the rest of the ship without getting spotted, but instead it was just a convenience for mechanics. What? Mechanics. Yes. Right, okay. You pause to think, letting Dalton wait for you to start talking again as you begin mulling over what to do next. So, from where I am now, which parts of the ship can I get to? Well, that depends, Lieutenant. On what, Cadet? Oh, it depends on what you were planning to do, Lieutenant. What's your plan for proving Commander Quinn and the Captain innocent? I don't have a plan, to be honest with you. You sit in silence as you mull over Dalton's question. Although it frustrated you slightly to have Dalton asking questions of you, it was certainly a valid one. You'd got this far knowing that you had to prove Cassie and the Captain innocent to have a chance of dealing with Vanessa's mutiny, but this was the first time you'd actually stopped to consider how you'd achieve that. We are so fucked! With one hand still holding the radio, use the other to massage your temples as you start trying to think of how you could achieve your goal. Cadet. Yes, Lieutenant? I'll be back in touch soon, stand by. Just let me take a moment. Oh yes, Lieutenant. Oh man. Oh god. First, you should probably smash your glasses. That is a good plan. A great plan. Thank you. I'm very good at plans. Yeah, how do we get to Venice and just punch her in the face, I guess? The Caddy Grange, come in. Here, Lieutenant. I'm still in Junction 72B. With the path to the hangar on my left, there's a curlway ahead of me to the right. Any idea where that leads? 50,000 volts sounds like a plan. That sounds like a great plan. If only I had my gun. I got the route map from earlier here, Lieutenant. Let me look. Okay, I got it. That path, let's see, leads to the crew quarter block where all the department heads' quarters are. Although, with how all the tunnels are laid out, I think the only room you'll be able to get to would be the captain's quarters. There's a hatch right under her floor. The captain's quarters? Huh? Now that sounds like a plan. Yes, Lieutenant, that's right. Hiccup? No? Okay. Never mind. My body is just giving me false cues, I guess. That's not how you pronounce that. Whatever. I need to stop pointing it out. just say whatever comes, I guess. With the knowledge of what lies ahead you instantly realize what the smell you'd been picking up on is. That's whiskey. Oh, ADHD stream. Yeah, that's me. Oh, sorry, Lieutenant. I missed that. Nothing, Dalton. Don't worry about it. Just thinking out loud. Oh, okay. Is there anything else you need to know? Nothing right now. Thanks, Cadet. Which one was the one that I went to? Was it the E21? With no indication what lies ahead, you bring the radio to your mouth and press the push to talk button. Dalton, do you read me? Yes, Lieutenant, I'm here. I can hear you. In Junction 72B, with the route that leads to the hangar on my left, there's a tunnel in front of me, to the left of another one. Any idea where that goes? Oh, let's see, that's, based off the path map, that'll take you to the airlock, Lieutenant. Where in the airlock? It's pretty near the central hub. If I go that way, I don't... Oh, okay. I don't want to be popping out where Hansen or Haru might see me. You'll be alright, Lieutenant. It comes out of a service hatch next to where the emergency spacesuits are stored. No one would notice unless they were right in the room with you. Alright, thanks, Dalton. No problem, Lieutenant. This tunnel leads to the airlock, huh? This is probably my best bet at accessing the rest of the ship. It's just a shame it's so close to where Hansen and Haru are. Well, it's better than nothing. True. And that was engineering. So I think I want to go see the captain. Oh, thank you for the stretch. I need that. Ow! Instant pain. It's okay. Give me a moment. Owie. Owie. Oh god, I need to stretch my arms too. That's not good. It wasn't bad. I'm just overreacting. What? There we go. Oh god, that felt good though. Alright, let's go. Though I should figure out what my plan is actually going to be before I start roaming the rest of the ship. No, I wanna look around. Literally dying. Oh no. Oh god. Can you call an ambulance for me? Can I talk to Dalton more? Typical content creator. Tisk tisk, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dalton, help me. Always overreacting. Listen, I gotta make content. We gotta get some good clips. I guess. Sitting in the silence of the maintenance crawlways, you once again find yourself staring at the shadows cast by the fan blades as they slowly rotate on the steel flooring. You know how it is, we gotta hustle. You continuously tap the radio against your leg as you mull over the options in front of you. You know that the only way you'll be able to deal with Vanessa's mutiny is by proving that all of our justifications for carrying it out in the first place are based on lies and falsehoods. Once you know that for certain, you'll be able to share that information with the rest of the crew. If they know they're supporting a mutiny with no basis, then even Hansen and Haru won't stand by here. I hate when they put their names next to each other because then I become unable to pronounce Haru the way I want to pronounce it. Tilting your head back to rest it against the cold metal, you're leaning up on you. What? Tilting your head back to rest it against the cold metal you're leaning on. Okay, you close your eyes and sigh. Please put a comma right here. You should put one right here. put like that. You think it sounds simple. I love this game. Every time it tests my goddamn patience. But there's still the matter of how you'll prove that Cassie and the captain had nothing to do with what Venice is accusing them of. Opening your eyes and focusing on... that's a typo. I need a refund. On the almost hypnotic motions of the shadows, you attempt to formulate a plan in your mind, but despite your clear objective, the sheer amount of options makes it hard to concentrate on the path of action. Game is too cool for school. Aw, man. Can it be less cool, please? I would like to be able to read it properly. With your leg twitching in frustration, you stop tapping the radio against your calf and bring it towards you, preparing to call Dalton. You weren't expecting him to devise a plan for you, but at the least, it might be helpful to run some ideas by him. Cat Grange, are you there? Yes, Lieutenant, I'm here. You asked about my plan, right? Yes, that's right. Have you got it all figured out? If you have, then I can, I could tell you where you need to go. A slight grimace forms on your face before you respond. You don't want to outright tell Dalton that you don't have a plan yet and that you were making this up as you went. The cat was anxious enough as it was, and you felt that it was largely your confidence that had got him to help you. This poor boy is so needy, always calling Dalton. Listen, I need emotional support. He's my little emotional support himbo or whatever. Emotional support son. Yeah, that's probably better than himbo. But also, you need to discuss what you were going to do with someone else. You simply weren't able to nail all your thoughts down at the moment. Yeah, almost. There's just a few things that I need to. You run your hand back through your hair and take a deep breath. There's just a few elements of the plan that I need to iron out before I carry it out, alright? Emotional support son, he is. My baby. Understood, Lieutenant. I'll do my best to help you out. Great, thanks. Taking a deep breath and exhaling it, you begin. When we spoke in the hangar, I told you that Vanessa's whole mutiny rested on her accusations against the captain and the commander, right? You mean a favorite child? Oh shit. I mean, I don't think there are any other good candidates in this game for a favorite child. So we could give him that, right? It's okay. That they were both absent on purpose and that the commander... What? That they were both absent on purpose and that the Commodore killed Dr. Rosarium. I can English so well. I am so incredibly good at speaking and everything else also. I am also extremely humble. So that's my main goal. I've got to prove that neither of them had anything to do with it. That makes sense, Lieutenant, but how are you going to do that? I need my emotional support, cool and strong woman. Chief, me too. I need her so bad. In more ways than one. You paused. That certainly was the question. Well, let's focus on the first bit, right? That the captain and commander were both intentionally absent at the time of the first blackout. I'm also incredibly funny. Can we add that to the list? Now, I saw the condition that both of them were in when the blackout happened, and there's no way they were faking it. I definitely can't see either of them getting that way on purpose. So you can vouch for both of them. You can tell everyone that they were really sick. Well... could I? Well, let me reread that. I mean, the captain was blackout drunk. So I don't know if I can vouch for her. I mean, Cassie probably had the concussion or something from hitting the floor. Well, I could vouch for them. You're right, I could vouch for them. I saw both of them during the blackout, and this only saw Commander Quinn. You paused to think. It was true that you'd been there firsthand, and if either one of them were planning to get the crew killed, there were definitely better ways of going about it than collapsing or getting blackout drunk. Exactly. But if you were going to take that approach when convincing the crew, it'd pretty much be your word against Vanessa since she was already in charge. Plus, you think no one had shown much enthusiasm for challenging Vanessa on the bridge, so you couldn't count on getting them on your side with just this argument. I don't think just my word would convince anyone. After all, I've been locked up as a traitor too. Vanessa would just say that I was trying to trick you all or something. Didn't even want to imagine how trying this approach would go with Hansen and Haru. Oh, but then how can you prove it? You need evidence or something, right? Evidence, that's exactly what I'd need. And the best place to get that evidence would be my report. I mean, my reports aren't convincing because they're my reports. So, yeah, the doctor probably has something, right? I took Commander Quinn to the sickbay as soon as I got the ship back online, and I told the doctor all about the captain's condition. He's always taking notes on his tablet, so I bet he recorded both their ailments immediately. iPad kid. You'd have to have noted down his diagnosis and treatments for the medical logs so we can prove that they were genuinely out of action using those true evidence. We don't need that. All we need to do is shoot Vanessa in the face with the electric gun. Yeah. And then probably get thrown into jail afterwards, but at least it will be satisfying. Hey, that's right. Good job, Lieutenant. That's really smart. Thank you. That is me. I am so extremely smart. You can't help but roll your eyes at Dalton's enthusiasm and belief in you. Thanks, Cadet. Still, even if we can get our hands on those records, that still leaves us with Vanessa accusing Commander Quinn of killing the doctor. That argument should hold up in court. Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, they'll probably get turned into shredded cheese by Hada and Hansen. Listen, I will also shoot them in the face. It's a great plan. I will get 3 guns. And then I will get Dalton to shoot one of them. And then I will use the 2 other guns. I don't know how we're gonna convince Dalton, but we can do this. Galaxy brain for the space officer. Thank you. That is me. I'm so smart. So incredibly smart. Let's go. Dalton, where did they leave the doctor's body? The body? Why do you want the doctor's? If we're going to prove the commander innocent of that, then we're going to need to investigate the doctor's body. Not again. Where did they put it after he was found? Well, it's still in the sickbay, Lieutenant. What the fuck? Dude is probably rotting in there. Nasty. I think the chief said it was in the surgery wing. I mean, he was in the surgery wing. His body. Take it easy, Cadet. Don't worry about it for now. Always going back to the bodies. Listen, I don't have anything to defend myself with. But if the body is still in the sickbay and we're going after the doctor's notes, then that does make things a lot simpler. Lieutenant? Everything we're after right now is in the sickbay, so that's my next destination. How do I get there, Cadet? Well, you can't, Lieutenant. Not directly from where you are, anyway. The closest you can get from where you are is the airlock, Lieutenant. That's the closest they can get? There's no other route into the sickbay through these tunnels? No, Lieutenant. Sorry. Hold on. Hiccup? No. Okay. I'm making noises. Well, once again you start twitching your leg in frustration at this newest challenge. I guess this was never going to be easy. Alright, Cadet, how do I get there? If you're still at Junction 72B, it's the tunnel in front of you to the left. Thanks, Dalton. I'm heading there now. Stand by. Yes, Lieutenant. You slowly crawl through the cramped passage, away from the light being cast downward from the shaft containing the large fan. It doesn't take long for you to find yourself in complete darkness once again. As you work your way onwards, your hand stretched out in front of you, allowing you to tell where the direction of the crawlway changes, you eventually find yourself in what looks like a dead end. You run your hand to the right and left of the tunnel's terminus, but from what you can tell, there's no alternate route to take. Maybe you'd missed a turning earlier? You fumble around in the darkness for the radio, and after a few mistaken button presses, you manage to find it. I need to sip some water. Give me a moment. Who knew that talking so much would dry out your mouth? Wow. There we go. Good water. It tastes mildly like sports drink because I'm drinking from a sports drink bowl that I did not rinse out. Kind of nasty, actually. Cat, can you hear me? I followed the tunnel you mentioned, but it's a dead end. Oh my god. Oh, 2 seconds, Lieutenant. That's because, we're in the darkness listening to the muffled noises of what must be Dalton reviewing a map or blueprints for the crowways. So lazy. That's also me. Listen, it gives like a nice little taste. Okay? Just streamer things. Yummers. Yeah, it's tasty. It's tasty, okay? There's a hatch to get out above you. It should be there. Give me a moment. You raise your arm and run it along the tunnel ceiling above you. Instead of the smooth paneling you'd expected to place your hand on, you encounter what feels like a lever. Rinsing out is just wasteful, environmentally, streamer. Yeah, you're so right. We can't waste any of the sports drink, okay? We gotta get all of it. Also, you're so right. Sid always defending me. My defense squad. Crossing your fingers that Dalton's right. What? Crossing your finger... Okay, let me read the chat first. We should eat macroplastic to save the fish. You're so right. Absolutely, we should. Silly. Crossing your fingers that Dalton's right, and you're not about to open a hatch into space. You grip the lever and push it. Wait, was it? What was it? What is it? Love defending people because then I feel good about myself. Yay! Yay! Confidence, I guess. Sid the human shield. Hell yeah. My bodyguard. You're a water spirit, right? I mean, true. I am. That's me. What about it? With surprising ease, the lever moves, and with it, you feel a mechanism slide from one position to another. The panel above you shifts slightly, revealing a thin crack of light. Do you also eat microplastics? I mean, probably. Do you know how many times I've heated up one of those like microwavable meals, and there's like a bit of plastic in there that like comes off the thing that like the the plastic on top, and then I just don't even take it out, and I probably eat it. Because I'm a freak, apparently. You should have seen me and Kirby tap on the... Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, you deserve that -1 at least. Apparently. Yeah, it came as news to me also. With surprising ease, the lever moves, and with it, you feel a mechanism slide from one position to another. I think I already read this. The panel above you shifts slightly, revealing a thin crack of light. Got it. Thanks for the help. No problem, Lieutenant. Wowie, so helpful. Pushing open the hatch above you and standing up, you look around to see what you've emerged into the airlock. I need to hiccup, maybe? No? Okay. You're just giving the microplastic a shortcut. It's fine. Yeah, I'm so kind. Listen, what if the microplastics are actually good for you? What if they got some kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It's not nutrients. I don't know where I'm going with this sentence. Let me keep playing. You clamber out of the tunnel, lowering the hatch behind you, but not closing it entirely. Landfill, more like landfill, my tom-tom. Exactly. Environmental. Alright, we're almost there. Moving quickly, you head over to the entrance to the corridor that connects the airlock and the central hub. You know what? I also have a bad habit of chewing on plastic things, so I feel like there probably are a lot of microplastics in my body. Now that I think about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Staying close to the wall in case you need to duck back behind the corner, you look out into the room beyond. They're called microplastics, not bad plastics. Exactly. Shows me they can be bad for you. It's empty, but in the distance you can hear the sound of a conversation taking place. As you focus your attention on the voices, you can easily tell it's Hansen and Haru making idle conversation. You bite your lip in frustration. You were so close, but once again there was an obstacle between you and your destination. With a sigh, you turn back towards the airlock. From the sound of their conversation, you could tell that they both had to be standing in the Foresight thoroughfare. From there, they'd be able to see pretty much the whole of both thoroughfares, as well as the central hub. I too will continue to chew on my 2-euro water ball I've had for 2 years. Yeah, it's so fun. It's such a fun texture. Attempt 1 at acquiring immortality. Eating hot plastic so it goes to my internal organs and preserves them. That's such a great idea. Let's all do that. What if it works though? We don't know. Nobody's tried yet. Chew? Yeah. I like chewing things. Sid also apparently likes chewing things. From the sound of their conversation, you know I read this already. 5-minute crafts videos be like. Oh my god, I desperately need someone to make a parody 5-minute crafts video out of that. It would be so good. There'd be no way you could just walk up to the elevators without being spotted. You'd have to figure out some way past them, but how? I am not going to open the lid with my hands. Completely valid. I support you. Can I look at things? I guess these could be used as a disguise, maybe? But I'm sure that at least one of them would want to know who was wandering around the ship in an emergency spacesuit. It's fine. Scrap that idea. No, it was a great idea. Let's do that. Sid is a horse, confirmed. I mean, we already knew this Sid is absolutely a horse boy. Too many allegations, yeah. The furry allegations. Sid is an Uma Musume. Yes, absolutely. You are so correct. Awesome. Not awesome. No, too late. You can't take it back anymore. You already said awesome. Anything else I can look at? Decompressing the whole ship could be a fun way to get those two out of the way, but I don't fancy my chances of not getting blown out into space along with them. No, that's a great plan. Let's do that. It's okay. This is a safe space. Absolutely. It's okay, Sid. Don't worry. I could try luring them into the airlock itself and then closing the door behind them, maybe? It's got so many holes in it that it's more hole than plan. I have a better plan. We could lure them into the elevator. Hansen is already familiar with it. He's gonna feel right at home. And then we just, we cut some wires or something, and then it'll be okay. Talk to Dalton. Dalton, do you read me? Loud and clear, Lieutenant. Do you need help? That's right. I'm in the airlock, but there's no way for me to get to the elevators without being seen. I'm going to need your help. I need... something. As long as I get all the benefits of being a horseboy, then it's fine. What are the benefits of being a horseboy? I mean, I guess you run really good. You get cute ears and a tail. New plank, decompress the entire ship. I want to do that so bad. I wish the game would let me. Just to see what happens. Go on. No, what do you mean no? Tell us. Well, I feel like sending Dalton in to distract anybody is a terrible idea. So, like, a different way in would be nice. But Lieutenant, there isn't a different way in. I've already... Dalton, come on. There's got to be a different way in. Those tunnels go all throughout the ship. Why wouldn't they all link up and let me get to the sick bay? I told you, Lieutenant. It's that, with all the spare modules, they, such a tease. That said... is there something you would like to share with the class, Sid? Yeah, Sid. Please, do share. Peer pressure. I read this right. No. Dalton, there's got to be another way in. I can't get past the two ensigns right now. I need a different route. Sid, this is tough love I was talking about. You're just gonna have to get through this, I fear. I'm really sorry. There isn't. I checked and I didn't. Alright, okay. There's no other path. In that case, my only option is that I need you to find some way to distract them. Some way to distract them? I don't really... Dalton, you don't have to do much. All I need is something that gets their attention away from the central hub for a few minutes. It can be anything. Make a commotion or say there's an emergency. Anything. Right. I think I can do that. Thanks, Cadet. I know it's tough, but this is important. You see that Dalton is transmitting, but as far as you can tell, he's not saying anything, although you do wonder whether a new high-pitched squeaking that you can hear is really the radio interference it sounds like. Why is he whimpering? Buddy, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. Just take it easy. It'll all work out. They've got no reason to suspect. They've got no reason to suspect you're up to anything. He's so cute. I love him. He's adorable. Aw, my little guy. Yeah, okay, okay. Give me a few minutes. I'll do something. Thanks again, Cadet. Tucking the radio into one of your pockets, you make your way back to the corridor that links the airlock with the central hub. You duck down and focus on the sound of Hansen and Hutter's conversation, waiting for something to interrupt it and draw them away. He's so precious. Yeah, he's just precious baby. Love him so much. As you remain crouched, you begin to wonder what Dalton will do to distract the ensigns. He's got a lot of options available to him in the hangar, you reason, so it could be anything. Maybe he'd set off an alarm that would draw them away, or deliberately damage some large piece of machinery that would create a big enough mess Vanessa would have to order the two pilots to help clear things up. These all seem like terrible choices. He's gonna get in trouble. I don't want to do that, Dalton. Or maybe... Dalton. I'm so worried right now. Ensign Romney, Ensign Chris. You shake your head in disbelief. Had Dalton decided to distract the ensigns by walking up and talking to them? Of course he was. He was always going to do that. Gritting your teeth, you quickly creep along the corridor until you're almost in the central hub so that you can hear the conversation better. Hey, kid, what's going on? Well, I was in the hangar and, spit it out. Come on, can you tell we're busy here? Hanson, shut the fuck up. So brave. He's being so incredibly brave right now. I'm so proud of him, but also this is a terrible idea. I was in the hangar, which is, of course I was in the hangar because I'm doing the repairs, but, Cat, hurry it up. You're killing me here. I wish he was killing him literally. You slip to the other side of the corridor, getting just enough of a chance in enough of a change in perspective to allow you to see into the floor-side thoroughfare. From what you can tell, both Hansen and Haru have their backs turned to the central hub, but each one stood at an angle where they'd notice any movement in it out of the corner of their eye. Oh damn, it's so bloodthirsty. Kill Hansen! You curse under your breath. If this is Dalton's idea of a distraction, you're in serious trouble. It was the machine in there. I think it so it moves, so I need you to comment. Kid, you're seeing things. If that thing was moving, we'd all know about it. I'll get back to fixing my Juno and don't bother us with... But it did! You need to come look! Right now! He's like a kid who's doing something stupid but really needs their mom to look anyway. You have to look! Listen, you're seeing things now. Is he making fun of his stutter? Fuck you, Hansen. Now get out of here. But it did. No! Dalton! Baby! Fuck you, fuck this guy, yeah, fuck Hansen. Look at this poor baby. How could you be mean to this face? What the fuck, Hansen? Nice job, you lunkhead. Hey, what'd I do? Aw, he's so cute. Baby boy. As Dalton begins to bawl, both Hansen and Heather step forward, half trying to get him to stop, half quarreling with each other over whose fault the cat's emotional breakdown was. Poor guy. Me wanting to show my parents guess I can blow a little Lego coin out of the swing snorkel, but end up inhaling and swallowing it instead. Oh no, Sid. Oh, that's so cute, but also, oh no. Oh no. I hope it was okay in the end. It's extremely specific, that is. My god. No, I died. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I guess you're a ghost now. Damn. Man, why are kids like that? I'm sure I did very stupid things as a child as well. I just don't remember anymore. You got better though, right? Yeah, I hope so. Oh god. Zombie, maybe. Sorry, that just triggered that memory in my head. No, I'm so glad you shared this experience with us. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Debatable. Oh god. I read that. With no better opportunity in sight, you make your break for it. Swiftly, you dash across the central hub and press up against the elevator door. You repeatedly tap the button, thankful that due to its emergency nature, the sickbay doesn't need you to swipe your keycard to access it, instead of relying on simply using a bioscanner to log whoever enters. Sid was eating macroplastics before anyone else. Oh, guy, you're right. Sid is what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it in English. Something. As the door begins to open, you immediately slip through the gap, hitting the door close button as soon as you're inside. Kids doing dumb things. This one time I was a toddler until the jug of drinkable water we just got and started swimming in the bottle. So cute though. My goodness. Yeah, trendsetter, thank you. That is exactly the word I was looking for. I know this one. Oh god, I love kids doing stupid things. It's so good. The door is now. As the door begins to open, you immediately slip through the gap, hitting the door close button as soon as you're inside. Hey, what was... Don't try and get out of this, you jerk. Wowie. With a sigh of relief, you lean back against the cool metal wall and feel yourself begin to move downwards. I also just realized we are at the hour mark, so I should take a little break. I need to go to the bathroom. So let me just go right here. And where is my break screen? Right here. I will be back in just a couple of minutes. See you in a moment. we are back. I got a little heated pillow for my back, so maybe that will improve the situation. We'll see, I guess. Wowee. Let me take another sip also of water. Luxurious. Whoa. Whoa. It does feel very nice. Whoa. There we go. Welcome back. Thank you. Ow. Heated pillow. They're so good. Truly the savior of my life. I could not live without these things. Oh, okay. Here we go. Hold on. I need to adjust this slightly. It fell back a bit. There we go. Despite everything, Dalton's so-called distraction had actually worked. It hadn't quite been what you'd hoped for, but there was no point dwelling on that now. As the elevator's rate of descent begins to slow, you step forward and shield your eyes as the doors open and expose you to the harsh glare of the sickbay lights. Now that you finally got here, you could begin. You emerge slowly and steadily into the sickbay, scanning the room as soon as your eyes have adjusted to the light. At first glance, you don't see any sign of the attacker who'd knocked you out the last time you were here, but you're careful to check behind the doctor's desk as well as other blind spots within the room. Once you're confident that there's no one else in here with you, your shoulders drop and you release the tension that you've been carrying. Without any obvious threat, you take your time going over the room. Everything was as you'd remember it being. No one had even gone to the effort of cleaning up the shattered glass that covered the floor in front of the medicine cabinets. You take a small amount of solace in that fact. If you're lucky, it meant that everything else in the room had been left alone too, including any evidence that might absolve... Hold on. Okay. Including any evidence that might absolve Cassie or the captain. Okay, where to begin? Thank you for the hydrate. Even though I just drank. But I will drink more. Maybe it will help. Wow. There we go. Thank you for the sip. What? Okay. Well, what shall we look at? The bed. I could use a nap. Heading over to the emergency beds, you do a quick visual review that doesn't reveal anything unusual. Getting even drunk. Oh, God. What if that's how water works for water spirits? We don't know. Slowly droning. Slowly drowning the water spirit because I'm evil. No! So mean. Damn it. Despite this, you take some extra time to go over them, peering into all the little nooks and crannies where the padded top turns the frame. You pay careful attention, looking for any... What? Why did I stop being able to read after the break? You pay careful attention, looking for any unusual markings or damage, or signs that someone else may have been around them, aside from Cassie and the doctor. It's the radiation from the microwave with the heated pillow. I'm sure that's how it works, right? Unfortunately, the only thing that you can find that would be considered out of the ordinary is an empty chocolate bar wrapper stuffed under the pillow alongside a few crumbs on the covering. Yep, oh no. I need to stop using the microwave. Fried a few brain cells, yeah, apparently. To be honest, my microwave is really fucked up. The kind of like paint is peeling in the back of it. And I feel like that's probably a sign I shouldn't be using it, but I don't want to buy a new microwave. You didn't need to be an expert tracker to know who had been here. Wait, what? Well, it's not paint. It's like, well, you know, the like color. what material? It's called paint chips. Oh man. You know. No, not at the outside of it. On the inside. It's only a little bit, though. A very little. Ribbon, please. Listen, it works fine. I haven't noticed anything off. It's like a little tiny spot at the back, okay? No, I don't want to buy a new microwave. Performing one final investigation, you check under the beds and notice a familiar purple wrapper. How many gifts would sponsor a new microwave? No, don't give me anything. I'm not gonna buy a new one. Oh, you got a silent voice. Wowie. Oh, this must have dropped down when they took her away. Oh god, Cassie's chocolate bar. Don't worry, Cassie. I'll get this to you soon. Wow, he romance. Sid, you have the power. No, Sid, you do not have the power. Don't do it. I will not be using it on a microwave. I will be using it on gacha pulls probably. You have the power to cancel your karaoke if everyone doesn't buy a new microwave. No, Sid, don't do it. Don't do it. Man, I don't want a new microwave. I bought RAM recently. I am financially destroyed. Yeah, but that's completely fair. Alright, what else should I look at? The cabinets. Let's see. Much like on the O'Brien, the glass fronts at the cabinets that store the various medicines and treatments had all been smashed with fragments covering the floor. You do your best to avoid disturbing anything, but still manage to crunch a few pieces underfoot as you look at the broken edges of the glass that remains in the cabinet doors. No blood, no fabric, nothing caught on these shards. You step back to get a better look and hear something crinkle as you step on it. Turning back to see what it was, you kneel down to pick it up. Nutrishake mix. You turn the packet in your hands and notice that it's completely empty. Guess I have to take matters into my own hands. No, ow! Damn it. New microwave, no! No, you just destroyed the brain cell that is in charge of getting a new microwave. Now we're never getting one. This is violence. This is streamer abuse. New microwave. No. Oh, if you run enough programs, your PC can be a microwave. It heats up like the sun. Oh, that's a great idea. I will do that instead. Listen. Microwaves are expensive, I'm sure. And I will also have to get like home delivery because I'm not carrying a microwave home. And I don't have anybody who could drive me. So like, really it's too inconvenient. I would rather get brain damage from my current microwave. To be fair, it is in the warmest corner of my room. Oh god, your poor computer. Just like what happened with O'Brien. Oh, I could drive. Totally, yeah, I trust you. Yeah, you can drive me. Yeah, you're just gonna have to come to Finland first. We'll figure it out. You could get an easy bake oven. Now that's a great idea. I wanted one so bad. They look so fun. I never had one as a kid. Underwood egg, no sun here. Oh man. Not sure if there's any direct roads to Finland from here though. Probably not. But you can take one of those car boats, car ships. What are they called? The ships that you can put your car on. They're probably just ships, actually. I know it wasn't Cassie who killed the doctor, and since this is the same thing that happened on the O'Brien, does that mean it's the same killer? Oh, so it's gotta be Hansen. Because, yeah. Totally. Ferries, yes, thank you. That is the word. Yeah, just get a ferry. Could be whoever's piloting that machine? Maybe. But we've not seen any sign that anyone's been able to leave it. Oh, they killed 2 doctors just over nutritional shakes. Well, no, protein shakes are good. I like them. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. Sure it does. You're just not thinking hard enough. As you walk over to the entrance to the surgery wing, the first thing you notice is that the typically clear glass panel that lets you look inside still has the frosted effect that's reserved for patient modesty or any procedure requiring discretion. O'Brien, like Chief Miles O'Brien from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Hello? Oh my god, is there a reference? It could be. For all I know, I don't know anything about Star Trek. all I know about Star Trek is the yaoi. Yeah. No, aw man. With the rest of the crew accounted for, no one available to do any surgeries, you can only assume that it was left in place with the doctor's body. Well, because the doctor's body had been stored inside, true. And the gang signs. Oh yeah, true, that one too. Man, I can't do that thing. I can almost do it, but not very well. Of course, that's why you know. Listen, it's the microwave brain rot. It's the cause of everything that's wrong about me. It's okay, I'm nerd enough for all of us. Oh, I'm so glad. Good. Please do nerd out about it. With the rest of the crew accounted for, no one available to do any surgeries, you can only assume that it was left in place. No, I read that already. I'm dumb. Look at the desk also. The doctor's desk. If there are any documents that will come in useful, they'll be in there. Okay, hear me out, hear me out. Okay. If you get a new microwave, it's not happening, but I will hear you out. What is it? Did I look at everything? I think I did. Can I use the desk? I'm writing a short microwave yaoi fic. Well, now I'm curious. Now I kind of want to read this fic. Who is it in between, though? Is it like different microwave brands? Wow. See? Shit, you hit my weakness. Damn it. How much do microwaves cost? I'm gonna Google real quick. You want to know? I want to know. How do I find a microwave? Hold on. Vacuum cleaner. I really want to get a robot vacuum though. I feel like that should come before the microwave. The brave little toaster and sequel, the fruity little microwave. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I love that. I can't find a microwave. Hold on. I'm derailing the stream myself. Microwaves. What's the cheapest microwave I can get? 60 euros. Well, it's not that bad actually. Roomba with building microwave. Hello? Oh, that's a great idea. Hell yeah, it could bring my food to me. Depends on the size, but some aren't that expensive. Well, the cheapest one I can find on the website that I would order off is 60 euros. Am I willing to spend 60 euros on a microwave? Don't take that out of context. My god. And hello, Lotus made it. Welcome in. How are you doing? We're looking at microwaves. I mean, I'm looking at microwaves. Because apparently I need to buy a new one. I've been told. Your local thrift store has one for 5 euros. Well, I feel like that might have more peeling paint than what mine does. So, microwaves, yeah. We're looking at microwaves. Riven's microwave is peeling inside. Listen, it's fine. Euros is pronounced Urios. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're so right. I'm no microwave doctor, but that doesn't sound good. Yeah, it probably isn't good. But if I get a new one, I feel like I would want to get like a fancier one. But then again, what do I do with a microwave? I heat up my food, my leftover food, and then the heated pillows. I don't need a fancy microwave. But what if I want a fancy microwave though? 300 euros. Why would anybody buy a 300 euro microwave is the question. Capitalism, true. Okay, I will look at microwaves later, okay? I promise. I promise, but I should probably play the game. Doctor's desk, it's probably my best bet of finding something useful. You should get a mid-range microwave just so it lasts you a long while. That's true, actually. I probably should. I mean, mine's, I feel like it's kind of old. It's like 6 years old or something. But it does have the peeling paint. So all for the yaoi fic, yeah. I will do anything for yaoi. Moving around to the side where Dr. Rosarian typically sat, you're relieved to find that the drawers are unlocked. I'm so convincing. You're extremely convincing. You take a thick pile of files out of the top one and begin flicking through them, looking for anything useful. But then I have to get rid of my current microwave, though. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Because I don't have a car. And also nobody to drive me. Yeah. Just get one with unpainted metal on the inside and you never have to buy a new one ever again. That's a great idea. Hell yeah, I will do that. There's gotta be something here. Although technically, I think my oven actually has like a microwave function, so I could probably just use that instead. And I could just get rid of the microwave altogether. That might actually be the smart choice. You know what? Yeah. Maybe I don't need to buy a microwave. You'd think, but there's a huge number of documents within the stack of folders that you've taken, more than you could easily skim through. Remember to take out your grades though if you do. Oh yeah, good point. Good point. Good reminder. Don't have the same over there, but here we can apply online to have the student services take it from you. We do have that, but it costs money. So, avoid slittering, yeah. Some countries seem to have an electronic disposal service where you can call them to pick up stuff you struggle to move yourself. Yeah, we definitely have those, but they do cost money. Yeah, twinning. Wow, you're so in sync. I don't know how much they cost, but I feel like it is quite a bit usually. So I feel like I would have to maybe find several things to get rid of before I do that. After a few minutes, you place them down on the table and try the second drawer. This time a smile... What? This time a smile crosses your face as you pull out the doctor's data pad. Jackpot. Whoa-wee. The iPad. Pulling out a sticky note off the screen and placing it back in the drawer, you took the device out of you, inspect it, looking for the power button. You find and flick a switch on the back of the datapad, watching the screen slowly illuminate as the device comes to life. The sound of a drive within it begins to spin, letting you know it's still functional. Wowie. Or no microwave. I could never. Yeah, me neither. Because I meal prep. I need to heat up my food somehow. It would take way too much time to do it in a pot or something. No. And imagine the amount of dishes? No. Wowie, meal prep. I mean, I don't do it seriously, just for a couple of days at a time usually. Being mean to do that at some point, yeah, it helps a lot that you don't have to cook every day, and also cheaper usually. Alright, I bet this will have all the information I need. Enter password. His first name is Safer? Okay. Your relation is immediately wiped away as you're faced with a login prompt. Oh, come on. Me with my non-existent freezer space. Oh, God. Yeah, I feel that, too. My freezer is tiny. I haven't had running water in my house for like 3 years. Have a microwave, though. Lotus, I feel like your priorities are somewhat skewed, but... How do you live like that? Oh, my God. I can't imagine. Yeah, that's hardcore. Wowee. Respect. You place the data pad onto the desk. What? You place the data pad onto the desk alongside the pile of what? The pile of files, and sit down on the doctor's chair, placing your head in your hands. You had no expectation that this endeavor would be easy, but you'd been hoping that at the very least it would have been simple. Unfortunately, that did not look like it would be the case. After taking a few moments to silently fume at the challenges that were being thrown your way, you realize there's something you can do but move forward. This can't be it. There's got to be something I can do. Lotus is the one most likely to survive the collapse of society in here. True. Absolutely. I believe that 100%. Me personally, if society collapsed, I would be dead within the day. Probably. What? I couldn't. I need my boiling hot shower. Yeah, me too. Absolutely. The big family house, a couple hundred meters off his water. I shower there. Oh, that's a pair. That probably does make it a little easier at least. But still, damn, running water is just such like a thing you take for granted. I can't imagine living without it though. Okay, fair, yeah. With a long exhalation, you stand up, looking around the sick bay. You'd come this far, but you weren't going to give up yet. Running your hands back through your hair, you paced from one side of the room to the other. As far as you could tell, there was no obvious proof that Cassie had been the doctor's murderer, but you couldn't find any proof to the contrary either. Hardly even noticed COVID, to be honest. Internet was slower. Oh man, that's the dream. At this rate, you wouldn't be able to find anything, and there was every chance that once you'd left sickbay, the ensigns would have returned to their positions outside the crew quarters. Had you risked it all for nothing? Before you can dwell on that, Before you can dwell on that thought, you hear the elevator whir into life, letting you know that within the next few seconds, someone would be entering the room. Uh-oh. I hope it's Dalton. With no time to spare, you decide to hide. Do not attack anybody if it's Dalton. I'm not risking that. You look around the room in desperation for somewhere to conceal yourself, so that you can either stay unnoticed by whoever enters or get the drop on them if necessary. With the surgery wing locked and the emergency beds nothing more than suspended platforms, you're left with one option. Just as the door slides open, you dive behind the desk, trying to tuck yourself into what little space there is underneath it. Remaining as quiet as you can, you listen to the sound of footsteps crossing the room towards your position. As the door slides shut behind whoever had just entered, you hear them take a few steps further into the room before they stop. I'm reading too fast. You can hear your heart pounding as you wait for the mystery crew member to continue moving further, where you can get a look at them, but as time continues to pass, there's nothing but silence. Wow, surprise cough. Eventually, the tension you'd be feeling turns to frustration. Did they know you were hiding? Were they waiting for you to reveal yourself so that they'd have the advantage? Was this a mind game they were playing? You notice that near the desk is one of the many boxes of medication that had been scattered across the room. Then, when whoever had ransacked the sick bay had gone through the medicine cabinets. I need to calm down. With the utmost care to not give yourself away, you reach out for it and pick it up. Then, shifting your position, you throw it towards the far side of the room, where it bounces a few times. It's kind of... What am I doing right now? But I'm... Yeah, the microwave is getting to me. Macrowaves. I feel like my thoughts have just completely zeroed in on the microwave. I can't think about anything else now. I'm like, damn, I gotta buy that microwave. Its contents audibly shift within it until it hits the far wall and stops. Gah! Oh, thank goodness it's got Dalton. Gah! You recognize the startled scream instantly and breathe a sigh of relief as you scroll out from underneath the desk and stand up. Damn, I can't wait for the microwave, yaoi. Yeah, exactly. You better get to work on that. As you turn to greet Dalton, you see his back is facing you as he hammers the call button on the sickbay elevator. Cadet, relax, it's just me. Ah! You're so cute. Dalton, take it easy. Oh, sorry, Lieutenant. I saw something move and didn't see you, so I thought something was in here and... Rule 34 strikes again. Hell yeah. Can I, like, make a request of what brand of microwaves they are? I'll look up some good ones. Dalton. Right, yes, sorry, Lieutenant. Sure. Hell yeah. Not that I know microwave brands, but I will search far and wide. Don't worry about it. What are you doing here, Cadet? Well, I tried to distract the ensigns for you, but it didn't quite work. Whatever at this point. My god, you're so concerned for my health. I'm honored. And not gonna lie, I checked for funsies and there may or may not be 95 results for microwave oven on a certain website. My god. My god. I can't even begin to imagine the contents. Jesus. Did I read this yet? I got distracted. Now that Lotus brought it up, life is beautiful. Life is truly beautiful. I'm so happy that this is the reality that I'm living in. My god. Well, I tried to distract the incense for you, but it didn't quite work. You called Dalton bursting in tears in front of both Hansen and Haru, giving you the opportunity to get to the elevators, albeit not quite in the way you'd intended. And I got a bit overwhelmed, so eventually they told me I should go to the sickbay to find some, they called them benzos, and lie down. Oh, Dalton. I didn't think you'd be in here, which is why Right, I get it, Cadet. But it worked, my distraction worked. Yeah, you did a good job there. Have you managed to find what you were after? Can we prove the captain and the lieutenant commander are innocent? You let out an exhausted sigh and your shoulders drop. Oh, I've not had any luck yet. You gesture towards the sickbay. The door to the surgery wing is locked, so I can't get to the doctor's body to see if I can find out how he was killed, and although I found his database, it's protected by a password. Aside from that, it doesn't seem like there's anything useful in here. Oh, well, hey, don't let me get you down, Cadet. I'm sure there's something here I just haven't figured out yet. Yeah. And maybe if I help you, I'll help. I can't read anymore. The fucking microwave. Born too early to explore the Earth, born too late to explore space, born just in time to witness Rule 34 microwave oven. My god. Did you ever get to the head librarian? The head librarian? What? Am I missing a reference? Probably. Helping out. Absolute cinema. Absolute. Just. I'm so happy. Yup. Whoa. Closure. Whoa. The interns told me to take a break in here, so it won't be strange if I don't come back for a while. You'll figure it out, Lieutenant. Don't worry. Yeah, and we'll find you some benzos, I guess. That's the spirit, cadet. Huh. Alright. Use the bed. You check the beds once again, but with how thorough you'd been the first time around, there's nothing new for you to find. Okay, can we find Dalton some benzos that he needs really badly? Despite a closer inspection of the cupboards and cabinets, you don't find anything new that you hadn't been able to see the last time. Okay, I'll use the door. You stand in front of the closed doorway to the surgery wing and tap on the frosted glass. You know the glass is used is the same kind as what's used in the window on the bridge and would be pretty much impenetrable to conventional weapons, let alone what you had at your disposal. You'd not been able to find the doctor's keycard, and without it, you wouldn't have much of a chance of getting in. The item thing is flashing. Oh, thank you for the posture check. Let me sit up a little bit straighter. There we go. A screwdriver. Chocolate bar. Will this let me in? With a smug sense of satisfaction, you swipe the card through the terminal next to the door and wait for it to open. Instead, you're met with a harsh series of digital tones. Access denied. Insufficient authority. Beggars. Your eyes linger on the terminal for a few more seconds as you think about everything you'd gone through in the past few days, involving bypassing these devices or the doors attached to them entirely. Dalton, you didn't bring the PST by any chance, did you? Oh no, sorry, Lieutenant. I didn't think we'd need it. You spent some time investigating the terminal. With all the time you'd spent over the past few days getting around the ship's security functions, you couldn't help but feel there was something that could be done here. There's no way to unlock this that you know of, is there, Cadet? Anything you can do to the mechanism that could disengage it? Sorry, Lieutenant. The only way around them that I know is the PST, and that would need the doctor's card anyway. I think that door's locked, so only he can access it. Crossing her arms, you sigh. If that was the case, then whoever had moved him in there had probably taken his card before they left him. You didn't know who it was, but you couldn't exactly go around asking the rest of the crew to borrow it. There's no other way in? Nothing at all? No vents? No crawlways? Amogus? Sorry, Lieutenant, but the sickbay is pretty much separated from the rest of the ship in case they, need to do quarantine procedures or something. Oh yeah, good point. Clipped. Oh no. Whoopsie. It's got its own air supply and it's on a different circuit to the rest of the ship. Sorry. It's not your fault, Cadet. Don't worry about it. Yeah, of course. Talk. I'm sorry I couldn't help you out more with that door, Lieutenant. Hey, don't worry about it, Dalton. I know the Chief's trained you well. If you don't know how to get through, I bet no one else does either. Oh, I'm going to make Dalton in Tomodachi next. Hell yeah, please do show him when he's done. Wowie. Oh my god. I can't wait to see the baby boy. Thank you, Lieutenant. It's alright, Cadet. Let's just focus on getting whatever information we can. Oh man, I do want to make like a messing around island on Tomodachi Life as well. I can just make random things in rather than my try-hard OC island. Okay, let me look at the door again. There's no way for us to get in there right now. Why not use the screwdriver? It's not like I could carry out an autopsy, so there's probably not that much helpful information in there. I've just started adding anything. Hell yeah, it's funny that way. It is. I love seeing people's weird creations on Tomodachi Life. I think my favorite one was one I saw on TikTok. That was like it was like a hamster controlling a robot, so they drew a little hamster on the face. And they made the front of it look like a little TV box. I came my island was a Minecraft stick yesterday. Hell yeah. Tasty. Oh man, what else is here? I feel like I already did this. I did, okay. Item, eat the chocolate bar. Okay, fine. Oh, it works! That's good. I thought it might have been broken when the doctor... Lucky for us, it seems that he didn't have it on him at the time. Or if he did, it didn't get damaged anyway. Yeah. We still need to get around to this. What? We still need to get around this password, though. Maybe there's a clue or something he left behind. Clue? Look at the desk again. Nothing useful. Admin work. The password could be in there. What if his password is just password? Okay, can I go anywhere? Still haven't found what we came here for. We can't leave yet. Okay, what have I not looked at? We just click absolutely everything. Nothing obvious and nothing. Huh? That was new. There's no trace of any blood being spilled when whoever it was smashed his glass, and aside from the Nutri-Shake mix, there's no sign that anything else was taken either. Not that I'm familiar with the medicine that's kept on board. True. Look at that door again. No. Use the disc. Okay, something new is happening. You rest your hands on the doctor's desk, looking at the pile of papers that you left on it, and start drumming your fingers in frustration. If his password was yours and Chris' anniversary date, you'd remember it, right? Anyway, even though you'd found the doctor's datapad, the fact that it was locked by a password was infuriating. You felt this close to being able to find what you were after. There was an 11 in it, right? I feel like that's the same exact thing I said the last time I didn't remember it. Is everything alright, Lieutenant? Yeah, it's fine, Cat. Just thinking about the doctor's datapad. Yes, it is. No clue. You also said 11. There is an 11 in it though, right? I'm not imagining that. Am I? Shit. It could give us everything we need, but without his password, there's no way for us to access it. Has he left a clue or a hint or anything? Sometimes when I have to remember something, I'll make a little note. A vague what? My brain shut down. A vague memory returns to you, and you walk around to the other side of the desk, opening the top drawer once you're there. You rummage through the various plugs and cables, but it seems like you've already taken everything that might be useful out. You closed and opened the drawer below, finding only the sticky note that you'd previously peeled off the screen. Plugs? Doctor? Dr. Rosarium, what do you have in here? Oh my! You closed it and opened the drawer below, finding only the sticky note that you'd previously peeled off the screen. Oh my. You hold your breath, hoping that the doctor approaches his password the same way Dalton. Don't stare at me, it was Sid who brought it up. It's a stretching device, don't worry about it. A stretcher, if you will. Oh, I see. I understand. My god, we are staring at the dog. Okay, good. I'm glad. I will. Can I make that face? Not really. My rigging isn't good enough. No. Apprehensively, you pick the note up and start reading. Device asks me to press any key to continue. Ask Cathay's location of any key not visible on keyboard. Dr. Rosario. Please. Damn it, Doctor. Is that it, Lieutenant? Did you find it? Can you log in? His password, for sure, his password. There's no other way. You hold the note out to Dalton, who takes it. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah. God, I hope Dalton wonders about the any key also. No, he doesn't. Okay, I mean, he's an engineer, I guess. That would be concerning. But if he was that bad with computers, how complicated could his password be, right? Maybe it's something we could guess. It's password. It has to be password. You look at the optimistic sparkle in the cat's eyes that's clearly at odds with both his own anxiety and the world around him. Dalton is the boy failure. We love a boy failure. He's so sweet. The letdown with the note had made you feel that much more exhausted. You weren't confident that you'd find what you were after, but you couldn't take that hope away from Dalton. Yay, Sid. What are you yaying for? Surely you're not calling yourself a boy failure. Surely you wouldn't do that. Maybe, Cat, maybe it's something really simple, like password. The doctor's data pad. I wish he'd written his password down or left us a clue or something. Well, on his note, I mean, he's taking the instruction at face value, right? Maybe his password is something like that. It's actually password. Horseboy failure said, whoa. Whoa. That's a very appealing character. Something really obvious, maybe? Something really obvious, huh? Alright, let's give this a try. Can I... Please. Please tell me it's password. This fucking guy. Dr. Zahara, you cannot be serious. No way. My god. What was it, Lieutenant? Password. As in enter password. Peak. Peak, peak. Absolutely peak. The cat looks at you blankly and you can see him try to mentally process his shocking lack of cybersecurity awareness. Oh. Yeah, seems like he takes all of the instructions on his data pad pretty literally. Oh man. Too bad he's dead. He's a great guy. Well, I guess that's good. For us, anyway. You nod your head in agreement, already beginning to reveal the functions available to you. Alright, info. Oh, there's a lot of things in here. I'm not reading any of this. This looks like it contains the medical records of everyone on board the gun dog. Oh. Maybe he faked his death and he's actually the mastermind. Oh my god. Well, do we believe he could be the mastermind when his password is password? And he also doesn't know what press any key means. But maybe it's all a ruse. Maybe he's playing 4D chess. It could be. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Here we go. Could a mastermind really make that password? Yeah, true. Here we go. But he could be playing 4D chess. Maybe somehow he saw this whole thing happening. And he's trying to fool me. Maybe he has multiple passwords, then that one leads to a bait user with false data. Could be. Oh my god. You're so right. Maybe he is the mastermind. Who knows? I guess we'll know when we look at this. Now is where you find the fake evidence he left on the PC. Yeah. Oh no. If I go any further, I'll be looking at some really sensitive material, but there could be something here that helps me. Can I look at all of them? I think I should be never let to work in healthcare because I don't know if I could resist the temptation to look at things. Is that bad? Maybe he was playing 4D chess, we were playing checkers though? Oh god, you're right. You're so right. Docs Hansen's private info. I should do that. Kinda, yeah, it is bad. So I will never work in healthcare. I'm conscious of this thing about myself. I'll need to make sure I only look at what I need to. Yeah, let me open up Hansen's file. Let's see, date of birth, no place, no, that is the place of birth. I just can't read. B-. Medical notes. Recent updates. Severe fracture of ulna due to trauma from sudden impact while spotting around armored frame. Automated ossification procedure commended and completed by 7/23. I don't know what these words mean. Oh no, diagnosed with complex PTSD. No! Don't make me feel bad for him. Fuck. Shit. I shouldn't have looked at this. The smaller of your lower arm, but oh. I didn't know that. Thank you for teaching me. Oh man. Doesn't attend the CBT EMDR sessions. Hansen. You gotta go to your treatment. Refusal to attend CBT. Clovey. I was trying to not look at that. Online radius. I once broke my radius. Oh god, owie. Painful. Yes. Let's just throw away the whole suitcase. It's 4 p.m. dear. Time for your, you know. Oh man, he's on SSRIs. Oh god, Hanson. Oh. Let's stop looking at. No, I was just trying to close the whole thing. I really want to look at all of them, but that feels terrible. Okay, how about I want to see if the captain's alcoholism is in here because that's useful to us. Oh plus, oh damn. Vanessa's narcissistic personality disorder, 100%. Oh man, maybe we can confirm that. Oh, I didn't read that. Hold on, I can't go back. Okay, yeah. Let me read this. Attended course following notification by crew member at the time. I can't scroll. I wish I could. Oh fuck, I'm skipping all the text. Because I'm clicking things. Alcohol-induced vasalgia? I don't know what that means, but it sounds bad. Level of consumption indicates undiagnosed alcoholism. No shit. Something called vasalgia, but it says she was unresponsive, so that should prove she wasn't absent on purpose. Oh, that's good, right? I mean, it's not good, but it's good for... It shows that... I get what you mean, Dalton. Yes, it is good for us. But, we still have to find out about Commander Quinn, right? I can fix her, though. Please fix her. She needs it. That's right. Hopefully there should be some more information here. Alright, let me just, Well, I feel bad looking at the chief or Dalton, but I really also want to know. I feel like Dalton's probably not gonna react very well to me opening his medical file, though. What if I save first? And then I look at these. AB minus. Left shoulder joint internally augmented following injuries sustained on that date. Oh. That's kind of... okay. Are you sure about that? Oh man. I mean, yeah, she's probably a little hard to fix. I keep closing the thing instead of looking at when I'm supposed to. Dylan. Not allergy. Oh god, Dylan. Ah, no. I can barely fix myself, so no. Oh god, I feel bad. Couldn't be me. Oh man. This is such a Dylan thing to have. Not allergy. Oh, Dylan, I'm sorry. It's such a sad thing. Dalton, I'm sorry. I'm gonna look at your file real quick. Oh god, generalized anxiety disorder. I mean, we knew that already. So really, this is okay. Ongoing counseling. Oh, I'm so proud of you, buddy. I'm so happy for you. That's good. And you got the meds too. That's good. I'm happy. Damn. Hanson has higher meds than him, though. I mean, I guess Hanson also refuses to go to therapy, so... Delta's birthday's coming up! You're right! Oh my god! I didn't even realize! Wowee! We gotta get him a birthday gift. Wow. Alright. Vanessa. Recurrent complaints regarding low-impact conditions. No positive diagnosis to date. Potential hypochondria. Oh. Where's the narcissism? I guess it's not diagnosed yet. Damn. Haru. Investigate for enhanced sensory potential following 3 consecutive wins in youth frame racing championships. Results inconclusive. Further assessment required. Oh, damn. Dang, we almost share the same blood type, me and the bird. Oh no. I don't even know what my blood type is. Somehow I've avoided ever finding out so far. I probably should figure that out. I have no idea. Place of birth, gas extraction rig 73. Oh. Wait, what? Wow. Wow. It's kind of a big deal though. I mean, probably, but do most people know their blood types? I don't know. Cassandra. Oh, minus. That's good. Well, I mean, good for other people, not for her necessarily. I know my blood type. Yeah, I don't know either. See, it's okay. Sid, we should probably both figure that out. I mean, yeah, I feel like, yeah, probably on my health card. Yeah, I feel like surely somebody must know my blood type. O plus gang. Oh man, you're the cool type. The cool type, I guess. Oh man. But like, well, where do I even figure out? I mean, I guess they sell those tests where you can figure it out yourself. Because like, I can't really donate blood because I am chronically anemic all the time. A plus gang. Oh man, I don't remember which one that is. Semi-universal donor. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's neat. I'm so boring type. Oh man. It would be nice to know though. Maybe I should get one of those tests. They probably sell them, right? They're a thing that exists. Whoa. Patient delivered to sickbay unconscious at that time. Sudden onset migraines and loss of consciousness. Current scans remain I can't read. Inconclusive. Indications of neurological condition will require escalation to the Colony Medical Center if scan set 3 provides no... Why did Automod not allow that? There we go. Pretty sure I violated several donating requirements, so I never looked that far into it. Oh no. That's totally fair though. Tried one of those tests, but I fucked it up. How did you fuck it up? Prude mod. Yeah, apparently it didn't like that you said I fucked, I guess. Automod is crazy. Yeah, I gotta look at the settings for that. I mean, I would like to donate blood, but you know, probably not a good idea for my health. Jealous mod, apparently. Had it censored thing once. Why? Goddamn. Yeah, but Sid, please elaborate. How do you fuck up the test? Diagnosis with gastric distress is linked to synthetic ingredients in onboard food stores. We knew that. Nutri-Shake powders. Okay. Well, I mean, this proves things, right? Yeah. We didn't get any dialogue for it, though. Task. Oh. Let's see. Now that you mention, I don't know if I'd be allowed either. Oh, man. I mean, yeah, they do have pretty strict requirements, don't they? I mean, I don't know what they are, because once again, I can't. I would not also fill the requirements because I'm anemic. I don't know. You don't even know how you messed it up? I can't because of ADHD meds. Oh yeah, meds affect that too. Oh man, who out of us is gonna donate the blood? Damn. Yeah, meds, yeah. Oh well. This one time I was going to donate blood, but I was recovering from being a little sick, so I had some cough syrup. Anyways, I found out cough syrup has alcohol thanks to the nurse that was on the front desk. Oh no. Whoopsie. I mean, I guess that's probably why it helps, right? Rip. Hold on, let's see. Here we go. Information on Cassie. I mean, we already looked at that. Hold on, I want to look at the Hansen part over there. Me thinking I'd get drunk off of wine sauce thing. How much sauce did you have? Oh no, completely lost in the sauce. It's getting drunk on cough syrups, apparently. My goodness. God damn. Does it tell you what you need to know? Well, according to this, the doctor gave her sedatives at 9:22. I came down at around 9:30. That's when I found the doctor dead and was attacked. If she'd been sedated, she wouldn't have been in any... What? She wouldn't have been in any condition to do any of this damage, let alone kill him. That's, everything, isn't it? We know the lieutenant commander was sedated, and that both her and the captain were really ill when the power went off. That should prove it to everyone, right? Hopefully, this is pretty hard to argue against. Wow. Immobilized forearm to prevent furthering of ulnar fractures. Oh no. Doing stuff. Right? Oh, me? Oh, thanks for the painkillers. I love those painkillers for my concussion. Myalgia. Cool. Provide recommendations on counseling for alcohol misuse and potential addiction. Oh, it's too bad you didn't get to that. She took so much pity on me. She said it was okay that I couldn't donate blood, but that it was a genuine mistake. Oh man. Well, at least she was nice about it. But oh no. Oh, access to map function disabled. Why does the doctor not have access to the map? Not allowed to leave. That's pretty much it, isn't it, Lieutenant? What's in the data batch shows that the Lieutenant Commander couldn't have killed the doctor, and that both her and Captain Bartmers were actually sick. We can show this to everyone and change their minds, can't we? Well... Oh, did I miss something? No, it's not that, Cadet. I know we can show that it wasn't the Captain, it wasn't Commander Quinn, but... Yeah? But we still don't know who it was. True. Oh. There's a killer on the ship, and right now we're the only people who know that for certain. Even if we get Captain Bartholomew back on the bridge, the whole crew's still at risk. We need to figure out who it was and stop them before they can kill again. Ah! But how? After seeing the data pad, I realized that it's not just the doctor making logs. The ship does it too. Everything's tracked and recorded before Dalton. Yeah, I was just about to say, what if it is Dalton? What if I turn around and he fucking chokes me or something? In special cases like the armory, there's alerts that are set off when someone uses it. But for day-to-day things like doors, it's just recorded. Promise? Wait, what? Hey, yo. No, my boy. I hope it's not Dalton. I don't want it to be Dalton. If we look at the records, we should be able to figure out who it actually was by tracking the crew's movements. We all perk up. Yeah, Sid, would you like to elaborate? Ayo? Sid? I feel like this is just the bullying Sid stream now. I feel like this is like the fourth time by now. Yo, okay, fine. I guess I'll let you off the hook this time. But isn't Lieutenant Lord on the bridge? If we went to get reports, she'd set off an alarm or something. Sid Dalton ship, write it down. Oh my god, write it down right now immediately. Can't help it, sorry Sid. Microwaves get treated better than I do. Oh no, this is so sad. We all know I'm evil. Yeah, we know about the evil face. We don't need to get back to the bridge, Cadet. Think about it. Everything on the ship is run from the central computer, right? We can just head straight there. Oh, yeah, of course. There's one thing, Dalton. Lieutenant, it's sad, but holy moly, is it funny. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to need another distraction. Something serious this time. Oh, right, okay. Just spin around and I'm problem fixed. Yeah, just do the microwave. Wowie, you got it. You're so good at that. Cadet, don't worry. It doesn't need to be something huge. Just something that gets the insides out of the thoroughfare. Thank you, Sido, for sacrificing yourself to be Clofy's target. Peep, who is usually Clofy's teeth victim. Oh no. You got solidarity. You both know how it feels like. Me also, because my hat keeps getting stolen and all the... I got bonked earlier. I got shaken so bad earlier. This is slander. No, it's not. There's video proof. Slander, I say. Somebody pull up the clip. Right now. Oh, I know you can do it, Dalton. We're so close. Okay. Okay, Lieutenant, I'll do what I can. Oh, wow, we thank you for the head pat. Wow, thank you, Lotus. See, Clofy, people can be nice. Thanks, Dalton. Alright, so I'll head up with you, and as soon as you distract them, I'll make my way to the airlock and head to the engineering department via the crawlways. Hey, I'm nice, me swears. Okay, I'll believe you just this once. Just this once. Okay, so I'll head out before you. Right. You press the call button next to the elevator doors and they instantly slide open. I'm looking at you like an overpampered cat from the main character's lap. Yes, that's great energy. Foolish mistake. Oh god, shit, I fell for it. Damn it. Verlessly, you and Dalton both step inside. As the elevator starts its journey upwards, you look over to the cat who's standing rigidly, his eyes fixed on the doors ahead. at it. Ah, yes, Lieutenant. I'll be fine. Just get them looking away from the central hub and keep them busy for 30 seconds. That's all I need. Yes, Lieutenant. Alright, but maybe this would... I feel like this is a fell for it award. Oh, thank you. Makes me feel better. Maybe this would be a good spot to end, though, because we are sadly at the 2-hour mark. Then again, I could technically stream a little longer today. How much of the game do I have left? Because I'm gonna be up late tonight anyway. So, like, maybe I'm just good at making shit up. Oh, man. Maybe that could be true. Oh, man. Clofy, do you know how much of the game I have left? If we account for the fact that I'm probably gonna yap for 30 minutes about nothing in between playing the game. Let me take a sip of water. Don't remember exactly, but I wager you have an entire stream worth of game left. Oh, what? Yeah, I feel like there still must be quite a bit. Yeah, maybe we're gonna have to end for today. I should go eat something and stuff before my big evening activities. Let me save. There we go, and find my chatting screen. There it is. Whoa, you can still hear the game probably, but it's okay. I will save one more time just in case. Whoop. Here we go. Definitely approaching the end, but it won't be over in an hour if that helps. Yeah, that helps. Definitely not an hour more night owl time. Yeah, it's gonna be a long week. A lot of night owl nights this week. Why waste water and resources on AI when Clofy can lie to your face for free? Awesome, cute. That's also a great point. You're so right about that. Absolutely correct. Oh man, but thank you everyone for watching today. It was a great fun time as always. What am I doing on Thursday? I forgot. I think I'm playing Jusant, right? Probably. Thanks for streaming out. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it as always. And she looks cute while doing it. Hell yeah. Was fun. It was very fun. Very good time. Thank you everyone for being here. Jusant, if I remember correctly, I think so. I think so. I will trust you. So yes, I will see you on Thursday for some Jusant. But for now, thank you everyone for watching. I will see you later. But for now, is my ending screen here? No, it's not. Try not to use your microwave too much. I will try. But for now, bye-bye.